up for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by DeBella Entertainment, along with Seminole Warriors Boxing, in association with the Seminole Tribe of Florida. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC, the president, Jose Suleiman, supervisor, Juan Sanchez, along with the Florida State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Ramiro Ortiz, executive director, Thomas Malloy. Introducing our three judges scoring this bout from ringside, from Puerto Rico, Raul Nieves, from Florida, Michael Pernick, and from Mexico, Alejandro Rochin. And our third man of the ring, a referee in charge. He'll be giving instructions after the introductions from Florida, Tommy Kimmins. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC welterweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right in the blue corner, wearing white trunks with multicolored trim, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Monteria, Colombia. He weighed in at 146.5 pounds. His record stands at 21 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, moving up in weight and challenging for the title, please welcome the IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, known as Iron Twins, Juan Urango. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, the defending world champion, wearing white trunks with black trim and fighting out of Winter Haven, Florida. He weighed in at a trim and ready 145.75 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 24 wins, no losses, 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making the third defense of his title, please welcome the undefeated WBC welterweight champion of the world, introducing Andre Berto. And once again, our referee in charge now to give instructions, Tommy Kimmins.
Gentlemen, this is the main event. 12 rounds for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. And I gave you the instructions. I want to remind you, this audience here to watch you fight, so keep it clean. Touch them up. Good luck, fellas.
Will Andre Berto be simply a great TV action fighter? Or can he show the ability to dominate a tough world-class opponent and start creating real demand for a fight with one of the welterweight division's superstars?
12 rounds to decide that question. Urango, a natural right-hander who just felt more comfortable boxing left-handed. One of 12 children, served in the Colombian Army, fell in love with boxing at the age of 10. Andre Berto with over 200 amateur bouts under his belt. There's the hand speed of Berto. Berto trying to work off that jab.
You know, right now, Urango's trying to create some punching room.
Break! Step back. Step back.
You know, when it's the first round, obviously they're trying to check each other out. But Berto's speed is very apparent as the round starts.
Berto's as fast as they come. Question with him is, can he be disciplined and consistently apply a boxing style that uses his advantages to their fullest?
Ripped the right hand that was blocked and shot a straight right hand that snuck through. Heads came together there as Berto pawed at his right forehead. I think Berto keeps moving to his right against the southpaw Urango. Is it because he's so fast that it doesn't matter?
In some situations,
watch your head.
Yeah,
Watch your head. Let's go.
there was definitely a clash of heads right there. But, you know, Berto's going to move both ways, and he does have the speed to get out of the way. He can do anything he wants in there because he does have the speed.
Maybe they feel that since Urango's a natural right-handed fighter, the so-called power hand, the left hand, is less dangerous than the right hand. So he's moving towards the left. To his right, towards Urango's left.
Urango keeps that head down, and it kind of reminds me of Evander Holyfield boxes like that a little bit. And when I was boxing with Evander Holyfield, he head-butted me a couple times as we came in.
Stop! Holyfield head-butted?
That's his third punch in there.
Hard to imagine.
And round number one for Berto and Urango.
Have a seat. Nice relax. Listen to me. Exactly what we worked on. See what I told you? He was actually a little slower than what I thought. Okay, listen to me. When you use that jab, slide back like you have been. Wait for him to reach and then counter. All right?
Right hand.
Yeah, right hand. Straight right.
Okay?
With that jab, that right, and that hook. And we don't always catch him with the uppercut on the inside, on the body. Come on, we got to work it. We can do it. Be careful.
Okay?
And here we're going to take a look at the clash of heads. And Urango is coming in with the head. But I don't know if that's his style or what, but both boxers better watch it.
Berto got hit on the side of the head and the right cheek.
I think it's a clash of styles, which is making them clash heads. But Berto better watch out because, you know, his head's pretty straight up, so he would suffer the cut a lot worse.
I mean, Berto's so fast. If you're an orthodox fighter like he is, you shouldn't be able to land your backhand, your power punching hand, as easily as he was just able to land it if the other guy's lead foot is outside your lead foot, as Urango's just was. In other words, Urango, when Berto moves to his right clockwise, he gives Urango the preferable punching angle for a southpaw, and yet it doesn't seem to matter because of Berto's speed.
Berto tries to shoot a right uppercut inside, got partially blocked.
Let's go.
Berto pops a couple right hands. Seems a little off balance.
Berto has to keep his left foot outside Urango's right foot. Right now he's not doing that, and Urango's doing the same thing to him.
Do you think that's conscious, though, Lennox, because he's doing it intentionally? Because it seems that Berto can establish his outside foot whenever he wants, and he's just not doing it.
Right, he needs to concentrate on that. Because that puts Urango in the perfect line for his right hand, and especially his right uppercut.
Berto shot a counter right over the top. Did not make full contact. Got enough of Urango to score.
Break! Step back. Step clean, both of you. Hey, when I say break, let him go. Stop! Don't punch it. Don't punch. Step back. All right, let's go.
Like so far, Berto seemed to be in a fairly good rhythm.
Stop. No punching.
Yeah, he's in a good rhythm. A little bit of nervous energy out there, and you know, he needs to settle down just a little bit more, relax, have fun. But he wants to win this fight really badly. You can tell he doesn't want to make any mistakes out there. And the way how he's approaching these few rounds is the correct way.
Step back, step clean.
Maybe I would tell him to hold his ground a little bit more because he's so fast. Even if Urango tries anything, he can counter it.
End of 2 rounds for Andre Berto and Juan Urango.
Listen to me, though. Don't slide.
Monday night, June the 15th, it's the premiere of the new HBO series, Joe Buck Live, with a debut episode featuring athletes and celebrities coming together to talk about being a sports star in the era of the 24/7-hour news cycle. Then June the 23rd, it's the next installment of Real Sports with Brian Gumbel, featuring a fascinating sit-down with Jim Brown and Bill Russell, as the two legends reflect on their life experiences and share their thoughts on the modern athlete. And there is dad, Giselle Berto, involved in martial arts, owns a gym. His brother Edson, a mixed martial arts competitor. As a kid, when he had to discipline Andre and his brother, 500 push-ups, 500 squats will be good, my friend.
Stop! Stop punching. Break clean, break clean.
Round number 3 underway.
It would do him well to throw 500 punches. You know, he's throwing a lot of ones and 1-2s, but he's not really letting his hands go. After he lands the right hand, Berto falls into a clinch instead of throwing at least finishing with the hook, if not throwing 5 or 6 punches.
Stop right there, stop right there. Break clean, break clean. Let's go.
Urango's trying a different approach. He's trying to run in. But that's dangerous for Berto because he's coming in head first. And Berto's aware of it. That's why it's kind of moving to the side. In this situation, when you're scared of a guy's head, it's better to turn to the side and, you know, you're trying to control his head and all of a sudden he's punching you at the same time. So it's difficult, but, you know, something he has to learn to contend with.
No punches, no punches, no. There you go. Let's go.
No, Urango's the guy moving up in weight here, but Berto's not a big welterweight, and Urango's a strong little guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
certainly
you can
is.
see it.
Just see it in his back.
Break clean. Let him go. Let him go, Berto. Let him go.
Yeah, I mean, the referee's telling Berto to let go, but
let him go. Break clean.
Berto's not holding him.
I think he is, Lennox. I think that's part of his strategy.
Urango gets knocked down, but it's ruled a slip or a trap.
No play.
Oh, no.
That's a play.
Looked like his face slipped onto Berto's right hand.
Stop! No punching. No punching. Let him go. Let's go.
Might have been a combination of a punch and the legs then getting entangled.
Yeah.
Break. Step clean. Step clean.
Berto trying to use that speed, get Urango to commit, and then score.
I mean, Berto just weaved a right hand from Urango, almost wound up behind him, but then fell into a clinch that he kind of initiated instead of throwing punches.
End of the 3rd for Andre Berto and Juan Urango.
Breathe, Stallion. Go on. Straighten your legs up. Breathe with me. Very nice. Very nice. Again, Urango, where you're on the inside, No, not on the head. No, don't put anything on his head. Urango, when you're on the inside, you've got to put your hands to work. When he's holding you.
Don't worry about that. Listen to me. When you're inside, instead of putting your arms around and dip and slide out of there, all right? Dip to spin him out of there, okay?
Nice deep breath, Mikey.
Only hold for split seconds and he won't call that.
And let's look at this and see if they tangled the legs or, oh.
Well, you saw a punch land to the shoulder and the chin of Urango.
But he did trip over. They were tangled up.
Right,
I would
because
say
he
it's
threw
a
a couple punches and then he got trapped.
A little bit of a trip over after punch.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored 2-3?
Okay, Bob. 3-0, 30-27, Andre Berto. Bob, if anybody's landed any clean punches in this fight, it's Andre Berto. But what bothers the heck out of me is Andre Berto's grabbing like crazy. And Juan Urango, he's got 2 hands free of those clinches. He never tries to punch his way out. I mean, for God's sake, when you're on the inside, until the referee yells break, punch. Look right there. His two hands are free. He's not even trying to punch. And he hasn't for 3 rounds. Juan Urango just has to get busy, go to work, and when Berto grabs him, he's got to punch on the inside. 3-0, Berto.
All right, by the way, Harold, congratulations on your winning of the Taub Award by the Boxing Writers Association.
Thank you, Bob.
Way to go, buddy.
Look at it. Look at it.
Goes to
Richly deserved, Harold.
sports broadcasting, boxing broadcasting, the Boxing Writers Association.
You're holding it. There you go.
Honoring Harold coming up in a few weeks.
You know, you heard Tony Morgan, Berto's trainer in the corner, say when you on the inside hold just for a split second, and that way they won't call it on you. In other words, that's part of his strategy. Given Berto's advantages in skill and especially speed and reflexes, why should that be part of the strategy?
I don't think it should be part of the strategy. Really, what Berto should be doing is pushing him backwards. In this point, in the clinches, grab him, push him backwards, and start throwing punches after that.
I mean, and you also heard Tony Morgan say, slip out, turn him.
They both land big shots. Berto with rights, Urango with a left.
Urango caught Berto with some counters there, but that was some spectacular stuff from Berto.
See, at this point, I don't like when Berto does that, where he throws a punch in, then he walks in and holds. Because while he's trying to hold, Urango can be hitting him at the same time.
Right. And why give up an advantage? Berto's the better fighter. Why stop the action?
Berto with some quick shots that snap back the head of Urango.
If Berto doesn't like the distance, he can spin around and move away while throwing punches, incidentally.
Well, Lennox, it goes back to what we talked about, the technical flaws of Berto from the last fight. He and his trainer, Tony Morgan, said they weren't totally right. The holidays, they didn't get the proper work that they wanted. Are we seeing some improvement tonight?
Yeah, a little bit of improvement. You know, the only thing that he's doing that I don't like is after he shows his combination, he goes in there and looks to hold. When you look to hold, and this is the danger that you may get caught with a punch trying to look to hold. Really what he should be doing is using his footwork. Throw the combinations, then move out of the way.
He's allowed Urango to make it a scrap.
If Urango comes after him, he can counter him with a combination.
You're dipping and holding. I need you to roll and move like you did.
Berto has landed 75 of his 228, including 58
Who cares?
power punches.
Listen.
As we take you to punch zone.
Listen.
Take a look at where the connects have occurred. You see Berto has not gone after the body really at all of Urango. Everything has been to the head with quick punches. Only 11 of those connects to the body. The right hand, which is very fast, has been able to score to Urango's head.
And here we're going to see a combination where Berto throws a good right hand there. Should come back with a left hook.
It sounds like we're being critical of Berto in a fight that he's shutting out Urango in. It's because the standard is very high for him. He wants to be judged against the best in the sport. He seems to have the talent to do it.
Berto using his movement right now, trying to stay away from Urango.
Keep working. There you go.
You hear the referee say, keep working. Urango's not trying to hold there. Urango's trying to move his hands, then Berto tags him with a left. Hope you're enjoying Boxing After Dark here on HBO. Bob Papa, Max Kellerman, Lennox Lewis, Andre Berto, Juan Urango. In round number 5, scheduled for 12. Berto defending his 147-pound welterweight title against 140-pound titleist Juan Urango. Earlier tonight, mild upset Kermit Cintron, a unanimous decision victory against previously undefeated Alfredo Angulo.
Let's go.
Well, the Berto fans begin the Berto chant. The Urango fans begin the Urango chant.
Let him go, Andre. Let him go. Work.
Good right hand by Berto. Urango with a left back.
Getting hit by Luis Collazo as often as Berto did was understandable. Collazo's an excellent fighter, schooled veteran fighter. But Urango's not Collazo. And Berto, he's starting to reach Berto cleanly.
Keep working. Both of you. Work.
Berto did something there that he's supposed to be doing all the time, and that's in the clinches. Just stop and push him back. There you go. Push him back. He doesn't have to hold there. Referee doesn't have to come in and warn him, and he's boxing the correct way.
Right. Styles make fights, as they say. And Urango's style, kind of straight ahead. I'm coming to mix it up. Not a great defensive fighter. Seems tailor-made for Berto.
Berto uses that speed to dip away. End of round number 5.
Assuming you can't, you got to keep your hands in front of you when you're close. You hear me? Keep your hands in front of you when you're close. You're reaching. Let's start picking up. All right, no more of this. Look at foot position like we work. And dip in there, and just spin in.
I'm not.
It's simple. It's simple.
Water, give him water. What round is this? 6. All right. Come on, champ. Breathe deeply. When he goes in, don't forgive him. Give him the uppercut. When he goes down, a little step by and put the uppercut in.
Yeah, exactly. Don't wait for him to come. That's why you're only time you get touched when you wait on him. Don't wait. Touch. Set.
28-year-old Juan Urango against 25-year-old Andre Berto as we begin round number 6 in the scheduled 12-rounder. No knockdowns in the fight. Berto undefeated at 24-0 with 19 knockouts. Urango moving up in weight class, holds a belt at 140. Trying to take Berto's 147-pound belt. Lennox, what could Urango be doing more of?
I would say Urango needs to be throwing the jab a bit more. He's not throwing the jab, and you know, it seems like he's using it as a reach, and he's trying to measure when he can throw his punches. But you know, there's nothing behind the jab. He's just flicking it out there. He's more concentrating on body punches. He wants to slow Berto down because he can't catch him right now, and that's what he needs to do.
See there, Berto is holding. And Urango let his hands go, and he scored a couple shots to the body.
Berto is winning every round against a world-class fighter, a strong, determined fighter. And that says something about where he is in his career right now, even if Urango does have the right style for him, is moving up in weight, and even if Berto needs to work on some things. He's pitching a shutout so far.
There's Andre Berto opening up.
See, when Berto gets tired, this is all he has to do is move around. When he's got a little bit more energy ready, that's when he stops and then he can throw his combinations.
Let him go. Let him go. Keep working. Work out of it. Keep working. Andre, move it on. Work.
Right hand for Berto. Got the better of that exchange. There's that move again, Max. Slips a punch, he winds up behind Urango.
Got all the talent in the world, Berto.
Straighten up your legs. Straighten your legs. Breathe with me now. Let's go. Let's go with me, Urango. Deeply.
Don't lean your body forward like you did at the winner. Just touch him. Just touch. It's simple. You touch him. You ain't got to throw big punches. Bop. Circle. Bop, bop, bop. Fast. You touch him. Don't try and blast. Just touch him and move. Put the rounds in the bank. When you're inside, get that position.
And you ever see Berto throwing a good right hand, catching Urango. Urango coming back.
Andre Berto and Juan Urango begin round number 7. Berto in control of this bout. Tremendous physical gifts, great athleticism, hand speed.
Question is, halfway through this fight, is Berto creating demand to see him in there with the likes of Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, and the elite of the welterweight division, the superstars like Marquez, who's now there briefly for his fight with Mayweather and Pacquiao, etc.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored through 6?
6-0, 60-54, Andre Berto. You know, Bob, I got to tell you, he's landing all the clean punches. I don't know why he holds as often as he does, but he holds an awful lot. I'm talking about Andre Berto. You see, when Urango gets inside, Berto grabs it, and Urango does nothing. Urango's got, in order to win a round, Urango's got to start throwing punches. One thing I want to point out, look at that left jab that Andre Berto throws. I swear to God, it borders on the illegal. You can't backhand with that left jab. You got to hit the guy with the knuckle part of the glove, and Andre Berto is very, very close to backhanding Urango with the jab. Watch it. 6-0, Berto.
We'll keep our eye on that.
Harold, which round did he lose?
Well, he gave them all to Berto.
I gave them all around. 6-0, Berto.
Berto certainly throws a quasi-legal jab, holds his elbow at an angle and kind of backs it out towards Urango.
Stop! No punches. Let him go.
You know, to be able to hold Urango like that, Berto's got to have a lot of strength, because Urango is, you look at his back, is very strong. He's very muscular. But Berto seems to be the stronger out of the two.
See what Berto does there is he times Urango, uses his superior speed and reflexes to catch him with a couple of clean shots and then moves away. And it would be nice to see Berto apply craft consistently and set up those openings so he doesn't just have to wait to jump in with a counter, so he can throw more meaningful combinations.
Urango continues to plod forward. Berto moves around, uses his hand speed, scores, and gets away. Similar refrain through 7 rounds.
Good round by Berto.
You're frustrating him real bad now, okay? He's gonna start listen, he's gonna start trying more stuff, you understand me? Huh? He's gonna start trying a little desperation stuff. Breathe. Breathe. Listen to me.
You okay? Come on, let's go. Where's the water? You good?
Okay.
Well, let's take a look at the punch zone. You see Andre Berto has landed 140 to 93 against Urango. Urango has landed 48 shots to the body of Berto, whereas Berto's been able to pick Urango's head apart. You wonder if maybe as this fight goes on, can he slow Berto enough down to get into a position from those body punches where he can then land some power shots to the head that have some significance.
Let's go.
Round number 8 underway for Andre Berto and Juan Urango. Berto has given Urango enough movement to frustrate him. And lightning quick hands to smack him around. Alex, is there anything Urango can do to negate this movement of Berto and this hand speed to get himself in the wheelhouse to do something?
Well, you know, he's attempting to hit Berto to the stomach and to the body, but where he needs to be doing that, Berto is holding him, doing a very effective job by holding him or keeping his hands close so he can't hit him. And even this, what he's doing, Berto backs him up against the ropes, and he has all that room behind him to move anytime he wants.
Berto showing some impressive physical strength there, walking Urango back and putting his back on the ropes. Winking to us ringside as he did it, incidentally.
Great! Step back. Step clean. Let him go, Berto. Let him go. You are holding him. Let him go. Work out of it.
Referee Tommy Kimmons, a couple times each round, says, Berto, let him go. You're holding him.
Well, you know, I believe at that point, the referee's supposed to go in there and break them. It's not like he's holding them that he can't break them.
Urango throws a couple shots to the body. He's holding, and Berto's holding. Good jab there by Berto. For Urango, it's basically you can't hit, but you can't catch.
And Urango's got a certain kind of style. I call it TikTok style, where you know he's going one side and then he's tucking over to the other side. So it's up to Berto to try and catch him in between that.
June the 27th marks the return of the award-winning series 24/7. This time around, we'll take you behind the scenes with superstars Floyd Mayweather and Juan Manuel Marquez as they prepare for their July 18th showdown in the ring. That same night, Boxing After Dark delivers a doubleheader featuring fast-rising star Victor Ortiz against Marcos Madonna. Also that evening, featherweight rematch, Chris John and Rocky Juarez. They fought to a draw back in February.
I'll drink a little bit.
When he was hooked up, step back and keep working it. Come on, no more water. Breathe, breathe.
Juan Urango and Andre Berto begin round number 9. It's been a fight in which Berto has been able to control with his speed and his movement. Urango has not been able to get in range enough to deliver any kind of damage and really get into the style of fight that he wants. When Berto does this and moves around, what can Urango do, Lennox, to stop it and at least make a fight of it?
Well, you know, it's difficult to stop. Like you said, you can't catch what you can't hit. Or you can't hit what you can't catch. And, you know, Berto's doing a great job using up the ring, waiting for Urango to attempt something. You know, all Berto has to do is stop, throw a combination, then move out of the way again. Still haven't seen a jab by Urango. This, you know, every time he pushes out that right hand, he's just measuring.
Well, Urango, according to CompuBox, has landed 7 of 152 jabs.
You know, maybe it's the desire to want to see something special. And Berto has the look of a fighter who could be special. But so far, almost half the round is gone, and all Berto's really done is circle the perimeter of the ring. Now, fighters are allowed to do that when they're pitching shutouts against rugged world-class fighters. But from what you're seeing here, Lennox, do you think Berto is competitive at this point or could beat Miguel Cotto or Shane Mosley? Do you think he's putting on the type of performance that creates demand for that kind of fight?
Well, he has the talent. You know, different fights are going to bring out different things. And you got to remember, he's still learning. Still learning. There's a lot expected of him. And, you know, these are things that can be easily corrected in the gym. But he has the talent, and he will definitely be a force with these type of boxers.
Well, Berto did say that he was going to let it all sort of hang out tonight after his performance against Collazo and really make an impression. I mean, he's doing a great job. He's winning the fight. There's no question about that. That's what he's paid to do, is win the fight. But Max, I think the point that you're alluding to is that the business side of it is the marketing aspect of it, the allure.
Well, you have to, if you're not an incredibly compelling action fighter who gives and takes, and Berto was that in the Collazo fight, but the idea is he should be less of that. Then the way to create demand against the elite is to show that you're clearly elite yourself. Well, Berto may be elite, but I don't know how clear it is at this moment.
Well, it's clear that he's a lot quicker than Urango. Better footworker than Urango, and he's stronger than Urango, so he's really outclassing him in this fight.
According to CompuBox, in the last round, Berto only threw 39 punches. He landed 14 of them.
I mean, you're allowed to take a rest in one of the rounds, and this is the particular round that he's taken a little bit of a rest, but I believe he still did enough to win.
We got 3 rounds going. I'm trying not to take a point.
Okay,
You better quit your holding. I've been working with you all night. I want to quit the holding right now, okay?
Now listen to me. Get your position and bend your knees when you're in there. Where's some water at? We have water? Yeah, man. Well, like I told you, baby, you got to get position.
Come on, let's go. When he holds you, step back and keep throwing that uppercut. Don't let him hold. Come on, there's only 3. There's only 3 left. Let's finish strong. Come on, put your hands in. Use the power. The hook. Remember that. Don't wait. Press, press, press so you can catch him.
We'll get set for the start of round number 10 in this scheduled 12-rounder between Andre Berto and Juan Urango. Berto has been dominant each individual round. Let's check in with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
Yeah, Bob, I've got it 9-0, 90-81, Andre Berto. I got to tell you, Bob, Juan Urango just doesn't punch when he gets inside. And Andre Berto, I tell you, he really knows how to hold. He grabs you behind the elbows. He really ties you up. As far as the referee, Tommy Kimmons, goes, I would have taken a point away ages ago for Berto for holding. I mean, you really shouldn't let the guy get away with all of that. But Urango, when he gets on the inside, for God's sake, he's got to punch. And as far as what he can do, he's got to cut that ring off and go to work. And that's all there is to it. He can't chase the guy. He's got to take that step to the side, cut the ring off, and let go of that right hand and hurt this guy. And that's all there is to it. 9-0, Berto.
You know, the ref might do Berto a favor if he warns him for holding, because I think Berto, you know, take away the holding, Berto's dominance will increase, not decrease.
I would have to agree with you there, Max. You know, you take away something that a person feels comfortable doing, and all of a sudden you can't do it anymore, then you have to think about doing something else.
And there's plenty of other stuff he can do. He's shown it. Like that.
Good right hand after that flicking jab.
And it's not that you can never hold. There are times where the distance isn't right. Your back is on the ropes and towards the corner. Guy's a good inside fighter. You're out of position. Sure, grab him for a second. But as a strategy to constantly fall into a clinch after a punch, less than ideal.
Well, you know, you don't want to fall into a clinch after a punch. Is another reason, especially when the guy's got his head forward. So you take that risk of getting cut with a clash of heads there.
Berto rips off another right hand.
Andre, let him go and work. Work out of it.
See, the ref should step in right there. If both boxers aren't punching, that's when the ref should step in and break them.
To get back to Harold's point, but this is where Urango's got to let his hands go and punch. Because when it's on the outside, he's got no shot of hitting Berto. This is his only chance to hit him.
Unless Urango shows that he can do something very different to change the course of this fight. This is the Andre Berto story we're watching. And their little clash of heads with Berto jumping in. For those who say, boy, he gets criticized for going to war with Collazo, criticized for making it a clean kind of points win here so far against Urango. It's a tough standard. He's a very, very promising fighter.
You get your position. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay. Listen to me. Get your position when you're inside. Listen to me. Listen to that. Get yourself into position. Pull your hand inside. Use that left and dig that body like we worked on. Okay. Pull that left hand free, because that's what they're going to call holding on.
Let's go. Take some water. Champ. Champ, we've got 2 rounds. 2 rounds to finish it. Let's do it.
Now there's former heavyweight champion Riddick Bowe ringside, taking in the action here this evening. Saw a scintillating fight between Alfredo Angulo and Kermit Cintron, in which Cintron captured his 31st victory and handed Angulo his first career loss. Here, Andre Berto dominating Juan Urango through 10.
Nope, work out of it. Let him go.
Well, it was in a very exciting fight last time out. Showed a lot of heart, pulling it out in the 12th round against Collazo. He is indeed dominating here, Bob, but he's somewhat less than scintillating. And maybe that's next time. Maybe it's still a work in progress.
Well, you know, the object is to put a win up. He doesn't have a loss. He's 24-0. He's on his way to 25-0, barring a huge change of events. He's got a belt.
Stay off his back. Stay off his back.
He just keeps winning.
Yep, and that'll keep him.
How about Berto? He's just talking to you, Max.
Well, I didn't catch
Said
you.
something.
I saw him turn his head this way.
Said Max something.
Maybe he hears us here ringside.
Good left, and he just moves away.
Berto's showing some boxing here,
Yeah,
showing some speed. Still has the speed, shows what type of shape he's in because it's the 11th round and he's looking quick.
One thing that he has stayed away from is standing right in front of Urango, flat-footed and square, Lennox. That has not happened here at all tonight.
Right, and you know, big improvement from his last fight on that. And like I said, we were looking for that today. Him standing in front of the guy, not throwing any punches, especially flat-footed. And I don't see none of that today.
Well, look, the guy's so talented that the fighter is most often compared to, the fighters, you know, the hope is that he could be Sugar Ray Leonard, and failing that, Meldrick Taylor. That's a tough standard. If people see Meldrick Taylor's career as something to avoid, you know, Meldrick Taylor had a great career.
Berto's making sure he doesn't get hit like Meldrick Taylor got hit. Especially after that first Chavez fight.
That was a great fight, and Meldrick Taylor was winning that fight.
Let him go.
Max is calling you out for some reason. And then he winks at you. HBO's Boxing After Dark, where boxers talk to Max Kellerman during the action. And Andre Berto is dominant against Juan Urango.
Very nice, very nice. Breathe with me now. Again. Come on, where's the water? Give me the water. Put your head up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's come out freshly.
Championship round, baby. Last one. Don't change anything. In and out, same thing. Work like we've been working. We win. We win. We win. Huh?
Urango, we've got to knock him out. We've got to knock him out to win. We've got to knock him out. Look for it, look for it.
Evangelista Cotto saying go for the knockout. Berto has outlanded Urango in 10 of the 11 rounds.
Come on.
Landed 62 more punches in the fight.
Round. Go.
And round number 12 underway. Berto's 147-pound belt on the line.
Urango really hasn't attempted anything different, trying to, you know, do something totally different than he's done in the past rounds. This is the round that he needs to do it, you know.
Let me ask you, isn't it just a function of Berto doesn't allow him to do what he wants to do? He just moves around, he blisters him with punches, and he gets out of harm's way whenever he has to.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Urango must be frustrated in there, not being able to do what he wants to do. So knowing that he has to knock him out, especially in this round, and
Let his head go on, man.
You know, on paper, it looked like we could get exactly this kind of fight. And usually, these fights are fought not on paper, but in the ring. But I think this fight was actually fought on paper. This is pretty much what everyone expected. And the question was, not only would Berto win most, or in this case, all of the rounds, but how would he look doing it?
Good body combination by Urango.
And he looks pretty good. But I don't know if it's Pacquiao, Mosley, Cotto, Mayweather good, because that's the top of the welterweight division.
you know, I think Berto's got a few fights before then, but he's definitely on the right track.
Not according to Berto and Lou DiBella and Berto's team. They're looking for the money fight next. They're hoping for it.
As you showed in the graphic before this fight, what the 147-pound weight division looks like. That's a crowded group, and even though Berto has a belt, it's a lot of star and firepower there.
Yes, some good, strong fighters in the welterweights.
Right, well, Pacquiao, Mosley, Cotto, and Mayweather aren't fighting another good fighter unless that fighter's worth a lot of money to them. And Berto may not be worth the money yet off of this performance, though he's showing that he's a, you know, he's not just a B+ fighter, he's at least an A-. It's
amazing that we could pick apart a performance by a guy who's won maybe all 12 rounds.
Oh, he hurt Urango with that last left hook. But that fight was a shutout by Berto.
over a world-class belt holder at 140 pounds.
And, you know, each fight you improve, you learn something. I'm sure he learned something in this fight, and he's just getting better as the fights go on.
Urango able to win more rounds against Ricky Hatton than he was against Berto. And Urango coming off probably a career best performance heading into this fight. So even if the style was made to order for Berto, Berto just did shut out a good fighter.
And what Berto did do is not allow himself to fall into lapses, Lennox and Max, that he did in his last fight that caused him problems against Collazo.
Had to try something different, baby. Work the game plan.
Stuck with his game plan?
Hey, y'all can see me do it all. Box.
And still.
Hey, he loves it. He loves it. Do it all.
We saw it all from him tonight.
And still.
Harold's scorecard 118-110. Can't disagree with that.
And still.
Did the last two to Urango. I don't think you can quibble with the score.
Undefeated. Tell me to go back down to 140. We got sharks out there. Berto season is here. We got sharks in here.
And still.
And for Juan Urango, really no harm, no foul. I mean, he's a 140-pound belt holder, and he moved up, gave it a shot at 147.
And Berto said, you know, he better go back down in weight because, you know, he's got sharks up in the welterweights.
For Urango, he just could not deal with the movement, the speed of Berto, and that, you know, they had a game plan.
You know, it's a different kettle of fish when you're in there. You feel you can beat an opponent until you get in there and actually try and hit him or see how he hits you. This is where you find out the truth in the ring.
All right, Jimmy Lennon Jr. has the official scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Michael Pernick scores the bout 117 to 111. Judges Raul Nieves and Alejandro Rochin both score the bout 118 to 110. All three in favor of the winner and still champion, Andre Berto.
So a dominant boxing performance by Andre Berto from Miami against Juan Urango, who lives in Hollywood by way of Monteria, Colombia. And Andre Berto successfully defends his title for the third time with a unanimous decision victory against the junior welterweight belt holder, Juan Urango, who suffers the second loss of his career. His two losses to Ricky Hatton and now Andre Berto. Let's take a look at the final punch stats in this fight for Andre Berto. He landed at 37%. Urango was a bit busier. Obviously, Berto more accurate, landing 63 more punches. How about the power punches in this fight? And Berto did a great job with his right hand. And he was very economical, landing at 66%, 174 of 262, which takes us to punch zone as we take a look at the scoring areas for both Berto and Urango. You see, Urango landed 104 punches to the body, but it did not slow Berto down. Berto concentrated on the head. He was able to use his right hand and good jabs in this fight. Berto landed his jabs at 18%, 69 of 393 to the head of Urango, and Andre Berto controls this fight with a unanimous decision victory to keep his welterweight belt. Max Kellerman is in the ring with Andre Berto.
Congratulations on a shutout win against a good fighter. Andre, you were asking me during the late rounds, how are you doing? How are you boxing? How do you think you did?
I thought I did all right. I mean, in a few spots I got a little lazy, but first off, I want to thank God, and also I want to send out a blessing to the family of Mike Tyson, who had a tragic loss the last few days. Baby, we love you, and hold your head. But I felt lazy a little bit in some spots because it kind of felt it was coming a little too easy a little bit. But he's a tough guy, man, hard puncher, a little bulldog. And everybody I've seen him fight, he pretty much just brought through him. But we just use our boxing a little bit, show we can do something every day.
Speaking of the boxing, you were circling the counterclockwise. Clockwise, the opposite of how you're supposed to circle against a southpaw. Was that by design?
Yeah, because, we seen some of the tapes. He had a real strong right hook, so we wanted to, circle the other way around and, just dodge it a little bit. I mean, just counter him a little bit. I knew my speed was going to play a big part in this fight. And, just the main thing, like I told you before, I was trying to stick to the game plan and not get into my fight mode. So, I think I executed it well.
Okay, you showed against Collazo. Great heart in the 12th round in a back-and-forth war. Tonight, you pitched a shutout against a willing opponent. Yeah. What's next? Do you feel you're ready now to challenge the elite of the division?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I showed a lot. My last few fights, I showed heart. I showed I can bang, with the best, and at the same time, I showed I can box and stick to the game plan. So I'm turning into a complete fighter now.
So, assuming you can't get one of the big four in the ring, Pacquiao, Cotto, Mayweather should he beat Marquez, or Sugar Shane Mosley, who would you want next?
I mean, just anybody. I mean, it's up to my promoter Lou, my man Al Heyman, and I'm just here. Just like I said before, I'm young. I just got a lot of energy. So whoever they want to put me in there with, I'm with. I'm gonna be here for a long time, definitely.
Is this Andre Berto now fully mature as a fighter? Is there more to come?
It's more to come. It's always more to come. I'm going to watch this tape and learn a lot from it and just go back to the drawing board.
Thank you, Andre.
I appreciate everybody for coming out. I'm definitely going to be back, baby. Polk County, Miami, we definitely in the house. Thank you.
High standard that Andre Berto sets for himself and that we hold him to ringside. He did pitch a shutout. Kermit Cintron, really the story of the night tonight. A fighter who everyone expected to fold, or many expected to fold, when faced with real pressure, faced real pressure from a very determined fighter and held his ground and won. Cintron all the way back from the Margarito debacles, and now is the mandatory in one of these sanctioning bodies for Sergio Martinez, a fighter to whom he really lost but escaped with a draw. Interesting rematch. Bob?